Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to another review, another match reaction, another 3 points. Thankfully, I'm able to say another 3 points because that was something. That was a roller coaster. I mean, yeah, I kind of just want to get into it now. Of course, I was invited back on to see Extra for a post-match review, post-match reaction with Hugh. He had me on there, so if you want any in-depth thoughts, then I go and urge you to check out that live stream available on Playback. Go and watch that if you want anything, a little bit longer, a little bit more in detail. But right now I'm just going to use this to cover over the small details, not anything too in-depth, just quickly go over some of my thoughts on the match, couple players, couple instances. Before I do that, of course, make sure you like this video and subscribe if you are new, trying to reach 7k as quickly as possible. So turn on your notification bell, because we did go live again last night, in case you missed it, having a bit of a debate on the greatest Premier League player ever. Interesting talking points. Just go and watch that if you haven't already, and again, click the notification bell so you don't miss when we go live, because we will be making them a regular on this channel again. Right, onto the game. 3-2 victory, of course, staring down the barrel of 0 points, being 2-1 down at half-time after going 1-0 up to an absolutely ridiculous finish from Bernardo Silva, it has to be said. No, I haven't really seen too much on the goal after full-time because, of course, bigger things happened. But I do want to touch on it quickly because it was just a touch class. It's such a good goal, such a nice goal, aesthetically pleasing. Takes a lot of skill to do that, and it was a good cross from Kyle Walker to pick him out, which leads me on to my second point as I just rattle through them. Is Kyle Walker, I don't know what's in his new contract, but there's clearly some sort of performance or appearance, rather I should say, clause in there, because this guy plays every game, and he shouldn't. He shouldn't. I was thinking it over in my head what to say, whether it should be, shouldn't be starting, or he shouldn't be playing. He's not playing well to start this season. He's had his personal issues going on now, which clearly aren't helping, considering he's not really playing well. And he's the captain. I think he's a poor choice of captain, me personally. I know I've got no say in it. It's the players who have a say in it, so clearly there's something that I'm missing, because the players won't select him as a captain for no reason. But he's a captain, and for me, he's a poor choice of captain, just in terms of, it's not just about what he does on the pitch. I mean, on the pitch, he's been terrible for me, in terms of performances, which is not a great sign for a captain, because he's not leading by example. But off the pitch as well, we know some of the stuff he gets up to isn't great, and it's in the tabloids. We know that. It's not a great look for a captain, so to speak. So, for me, not my first choice for captain, but it is what it is. The players voted and chose him, so maybe there's something that I'm missing that happens behind closed doors, I don't know, but realistically, should he be playing? No. I get why he played today, don't get me wrong. We're lacking a few defensive bodies. Of course, John Stones and Manuel Akanji are both injured, so, next up after that is Rico Lewis, who we know he's only little. Against Newcastle, it probably wouldn't have gone too well, so I understand it, but it's still not great. Still not great performance-wise, and I would drop him, but because I'm not the manager, Pep's the manager, he's playing him, whether it's contractual or not. You got to stick by it. Got to trust he knows what he's doing, but, he's at fault for both of the goals, essentially. He undid his work with the great assist by essentially gifting Newcastle 2 goals by just, from my point of view, being lazy and just not running, just jogging, just lazy, half-arsed. Not a great look, but we'll move on from that, because that's the only real negative. Apart from the Edison injury, which I don't think is too big, thankfully, and of course we've got a week off, and the next match is a cup match, which I wouldn't have played anyway, so it's not too big a deal for me personally. So we move on to more positive things. Kevin De Bruyne. What can I say? It's just oozes class what he done today. 20 minutes, 1 goal, 1 assist, got the equaliser, scored it himself, created the winner out of pretty much nothing. 40-yard ping, he stood pretty much on a halfway line, just in front of the circle, and he's pinged one into the box. Perfect, inch perfect, great to take down from Oscar Bobb, who I will get onto after this. But my God, there aren't many players who can make that pass, and I struggle to name any who can make it after not playing football for 6 months. It's absurd, really absurd, and it's a luxury that we get to watch him week in, week out. And then we've had that luxury of being able to watch him week in, week out for the last 7 years or however long it is. It's a blessing. It's a real blessing. And he should now, as his minutes ramp up, he said himself in his post-match interview that he's tired. He still can't do any more than what he did today. Hopefully a slow ramp up of minutes will eventually get there. But he's going to have a massive say in this title race. I think he's the one player that Liverpool and Arsenal fans would have looked at coming back and saying, please be washed. Please be a little bit slow. Please take a long time to get up to speed. But he's affecting games. He's taken us from 0 points to 3 points. That's the end of the day. That's the reality. That's the player that we have coming back now. Doesn't look finished, which is scary for the rest of the Premier League. And like I just said, we were 2-1 down. He comes on, gets a goal, gets an assist. We win 3-2. Turns 0 points into 3 points. Big game player. Does big game things. Now, final player I want to talk about is Oscar Bobb for the winner. Bob the hero. Oscar Bobb, I mean, Cole Palmer's name has been thrown about a lot since we let him go. Understandably so, because he's been scoring a lot for Chelsea. Albeit, I still maintain that most of them are penalties. So you're expected to score penalties. Again, I can't really knock it because we have a problem with taking penalties. But the point still stands. He's taking penalties. So, for me, Oscar Bobb's first Premier League goal, what a time to do it. What a time to do it. 91st minute, St James's Park, 2-2. They're sitting in. They've accepted a point. Taking one out the sky. Great first touch. Takes it down. Takes it round the goalkeeper. Taps it in. It's composure. Composure for someone so young, someone of little experience, to do all that. It's incredible, and it's another testament to our academy. We have so many players who we've let go, and there's obviously been questions from the media of when these players usually, set the world alight for the most part. It's, did City make a mistake? No, because we've got more. We let Cole Palmer go. He started smashing it for Chelsea. Fair play to him. Wish him nothing but the best. But the talking point was, did Pep make a mistake letting him go? No, he didn't. He had Oscar Bobb. Oscar Bobb's just scored a winner. He scored in the Champions League already. He's affecting games. Pep trusts him in a number of key positions. Pep trusts him to change a game. I think that's the ultimate showing of trust, is that we're 2-2, we're searching for a goal, and he turns to Oscar Bobb to bring off the bench. I think that's huge in terms of how Pep trusts you as a player and how, that's massive. That's massive. If Pep trusts you as a player, you've got something about you. So listen, those are the key talking points. I wanted to just hover over the goals, the key things about this game. Again, another 3 points. That's a good thing. Few wins in a row now, making a run together. Next game is Spurs away in the Cup. I'm not looking forward to it, but, that's to worry about closer to the time. We've got a week off, which, do we need? I don't think so, to be honest. It's come at a pretty bad time, to be honest. I know it gives an extra week for the likes of Haaland and Stones to recover, possibly Akanji as well, Edison, who went off injured today, but we're on a bit of a roll. We're on a bit of a winning run. I don't really want to stop the momentum, so it is what it is. We knew this was coming. Overall, in terms of the running, giving players a week off to come and, on with a train and all this other stuff will probably be, beneficial in the long run. But in terms of momentum, it might kill it a bit, so I will be wary. But that's it from me. If you would, on your way out, please like this video. Really helps us out, and subscribe if you are new. We're trying to reach 7k as soon as possible. Again, like I said at the start of the video, turn on your notification bell because we will be going live throughout the next week. Maybe even tonight as you are watching this video. We haven't decided yet, but we will be going live much more often. So click that notification bell so you never miss a video. And I will see you in the week for whatever news drops.